Do you know what my least favorite thing is to design? YouTube channel banners. They are incredibly frustrating due to the fact that they need to look good on an almost endless array of devices and display resolutions. And even though I'm happy with my own channel banner now, the fact that its file name is banner 819 shows that it took more than a few tries to get it right. But as I've discovered, having a great channel banner is actually really important, and it also shows that I moved beyond file names like banner, final, real, final, version 2. When I first started my channel, I just grabbed an old graphic that I had on my computer because I didn't really think anyone paid attention to channel banners, and it didn't seem like it mattered to me, even if it looked like garbage.
Take a look at banner, Michael!
When I finally started asking people for feedback on my channel, the first thing they pointed out was that I needed to up my banner game, and I had no idea how important it was, and I think it actually took a few weeks before I had a basic design that I was happy with. And now, since I've also made channel banners for friends and family, and sometimes I do it as part of my job, I made a template for myself to help with banners, and I've included a link to it, totally free, no strings attached, in the description below. And here's how I use that template. The .psd file measures 2560 by 1440 pixels, and the file contains several layers, including ruler guides that you can turn on and off by pressing Command H if you want them or you don't want them. The other guide layers can be turned on and off depending on your individual workflow. And if you don't use Photoshop, I also made a .png file that can work as a template and includes a transparent area in the center where you can keep the most important information. And there are a few things that I personally think are really important for a good banner and should go in this middle space. The first is your channel name, and this seems obvious, but there are a lot of channels that leave it out. Here's an example of one I love. It's the Everyday Dads channel, and even without any other text, the channel name and selected images give you a pretty clear idea of what you can expect from his channel. The second thing to have on your banner are strong graphics. So whether it's photos or text, the images and the colors you choose should be consistent with your channel style and be of a high quality with good visual appeal. It doesn't have to be complicated. My banner does have a lot of imagery in it, but if you take a look at something like Cody Wanner's banner, it's super minimal, but it's still really striking and effective. The third thing to include on your banner is a slogan. This isn't always necessary, but I do personally like it. A slogan should be something that lets people know what they can expect from your channel. So for me, since I love digital media and most of my channel is focused on tools and techniques to help people make better videos, I chose make a video, make an impact. But there are other examples. If you look at the wonderful Heather Ramirez's channel, it's obvious right away that she's there to help people build their online brands. So whatever your slogan is, it should be immediately helpful and insightful to your viewers or your potential viewers. The fourth thing you should include on your channel banner is an upload schedule, if you have one. Not everyone has a regular upload schedule, but if you do, including it on your banner is a good way to help your audience know when to expect new stuff from you. And it might be tough, but all of this info should be kept into that middle safe zone of your banner where it will appear on any device in any orientation, so from a phone to a television. Anything that extends beyond that safe zone should be something that you'd be okay with not having displayed all the time. Finally, there's one really important trick that I love, and I've never heard anyone else mention it, so I'm going to share it with you right now, and it has to do with the YouTube mobile app. Whenever you visit a channel, the app's menus change color based on the channel's banner, and it's usually a variation of the banner's dominant color. So if you're wearing a bright blue shirt and that's the most dominant color, the menus will usually be some kind of blue. Unfortunately, the dominant color in your banner isn't always the color you want for your menu, and sometimes the colors that YouTube chooses can be just flat out ugly. I've found that when designing your banner, if you color the area outside the mobile, tablet, and desktop safe zones with a color you like, that it will usually be what YouTube chooses to base your menu colors off of. So for me, I put this bright blue that I really like, and when you go to my channel on the YouTube mobile app, all of the menus are a shade of blue. And when you add this color, nobody will see this part of your channel banner unless they view your channel art on a TV screen. And even then, if they do, I think that banners actually look pretty good when they have the dominant color in the background. So if you follow these tips and use these templates to help you out, you should end up with a really great looking banner and minimal frustration. But beyond banners, the other really important design element for any channel is effective thumbnails. So I put together an entire video on how I create my thumbnails, so go ahead and check that out, and I will see you over in that video.